Hello viewers, welcome to Battles and Bonds. I am Aisha Omale, your presenter. In Battles and Bonds, we talk about the challenges faced by parents that are living in different states within the country or one of the parents living in a different country. This could be as a result of the nature of their job. For instance, a military personnel that is on official assignment or deployed to a different location far from the family. Such personnel will just come, stay with the family few days and then go back to his or her location. Most especially when it comes to call of duties. Even in the midst of this battle, they still bond and keep moving. I call them champions. Do you know why? You'll find out now. With me here is MC Charles, a content creator. He anchors events of all kinds, a motivational speaker, and our inspirational leader. Welcome, Mr. Charles.
Thank you very much, Aisha Omale. Finally, Aisha Omale, you've seen that I come to the studio today, and thank God I'm in the studio today. So, Aisha Omale, I'm all yours.
I know, right?
No
Thanks
problem.
for coming. And we are hosting a very beautiful VVIP, a prominent woman, and a beautiful champion, a leader, a mother of 5 adorable kids, a teacher for over 22 years, a business tycoon, Mommy G for general, wife of Major Jato. Welcome, Mrs. Jato.
Thank you, Mr. Welcome, madam.
Thank you. Welcome, Mrs. Jato. I was just going through your profile and I noticed you've been married for 28 good years. Wow. How did you cope? How did you cope with the battles and the bonding?
Thank you, Mrs. Omale.
Welcome, ma.
Yeah. First and foremost, let me just chip in some things. I married him when he was a lady and far gone as 10 years then, before he became an officer.
Okay, he was 10 years into the
Service before he became, when I married him. And then I was looking at it as, yes, he's going to be a prominent man. The man that I look up to rise up in future, to be my hero.
Wow. Wow. Oh, bless you.
And as time goes on, we continue. Then the kids start coming in. But before then, I start looking at it that, oh, this time I need my love. I need him to be by my side. I need him to talk to me. I need us to start planning how we move on. But the job. And there is nothing I could do than to encourage myself to face that future, that hero I look up to them. Then the kids start coming in. When the kids start coming in, I start looking at them, okay, thank God that the kids are here. At least, yes, they'll be filling in the gap for me. At least it's not there, but the kids are there. Which I continue encouraging the children and the kids as well, that don't worry, Daddy is somewhere for us and he's coming back soon and we'll see Daddy. Yes. So this is how we'll continue until we get to this point of 28 years. It was good and sweet and beautiful battle and bonding.
Wow.
MC Charles, 28 years.
Aisha Omale, I don't know what to say honestly. It's easier said than done. Just like the way Mrs. Jato is telling us now, we have other ladies outside wanting to get married to a military personnel because of this same race of battles and bonding. They will, from at one point or the other, back up. But Ma, there's something that really touched me most. You said you decided to use the children to fill up the gap. Because I remember when I was in school, you don't fill up the gap with the wrong answers. So when you fill up the gap with the children, fine and good, there's nothing bad about it. But what happens to the emotional aspect of you missing your husband as a military officer?
Thank you, MC Chas. I really love that question. If you talk about the emotional aspect of it, like I said, I felt like seeing my husband. I always, let me put it this way, feel like seeing my husband, always like to be with him. And that is why most of the time, if I felt that way, I feel like going to where he is. I travel a lot. That's why you can see I've gone to several.
Over 10 states.
Yes, because I go there, I visit him often. Even sometimes some of his colleagues will look at it, hey, madam.
One kilo, guy. You can make it rest.
Okay, madam, what happened now? I always tell him that, these two of us, we are one.
What God has put together,
Let no man,
can put
not
together.
even the military can put us under.
Yes. Okay. Like the communication aspect, those days, like for 28 years, I don't think we have video calls, Android. How do you communicate? How was the communication like?
Thank you, Madam Aisha Omale. Then, far back then,
Yeah.
there is a place, or let me say, there is a prominent family that always go to them. That mommy, let me say mommy, she's
Okay.
like a mommy to me.
Okay.
And being a young lady then, that married to a military man, because then she was a military wife too. A commander precisely.
Guys, we were looking up to her.
I was looking up to her, and I always confide in her. She's always there, encouraging me, making me to feel that, oh, don't worry, things will get better. She always, when I get them, she will always tell me, do you want to communicate with your husband? Now, ma, if you allow me, so okay. Then there is a fast machine that can just sit there, and then we'll talk, and they say,
What's fast machine?
there is what is called fast machine then.
Yeah, fast.
Yes. We'll sit, we'll talk, and then the next thing, even this time around, maybe I'll be there an hour before you come online. So that when he comes online, you start seeing the blinking, the light will be blinking, then that shows he's there.
Online.
Those were
Then-
the disadvantages then.
So then I will speak and everything, that's all. But sometimes that fast machine has this, how do I call it? This, how do I call this phone? This,
Normal telephone.
yes, the one that
The one that called.
yes, this
Okay,
digital,
one you rotate.
yes, the analog type, yes, yes, the analog type. Then when you start,
Yes.
yes,
I had that then.
no, we
In my
do.
house, in my own house. I was just looking at this guy. I said, no, when is my dad going to have this? Now I'm dealing with Android.
Yes. So we are, when that fast machine is blinking, I know that he's there. So I have to go to that phone, and then the number there that he used, I'll now dial it, and then we'll communicate. It might be once in a month. It might be once in 3 weeks. Just like that.
Imagine somebody you are involved with, you communicate once in a month. Like, not like now that you want to see somebody. You just, like, I want to see my husband, I'll just make a video call. Over half, where you doing now?
Actually, Amalia, leave yours. Yours is just yesterday here that we went to church. I'm telling you, in this dispensation, it is quite obvious that a lot of people are struggling with the issue of infidelity. So when you talk about you call your husband once in a month, yeah, that's a very good one. But how did you cope with the issue? Were there no signs of infidelity?
Thank you, MC Chas. Then I won't say there is none. There is, but this is what is called trust. Once you have trust for your partner, I don't think you should go back, or you should start looking back at infidelity. Once the trust is there, you just move on. And that will what is going to keep your marriage. So move on. So go further. By the time you start looking back and saying, oh, is my husband with someone else? Or what is this? Or what is he doing? Then, the marriage will start breaking. Will start breaking. And with that, I won't be able to reach where I am today.
Congratulations, man. That's why I called you champion.
Thank you.
Okay, man. Attending family functions, traveling to the village during festive periods, you go alone with the kids. How did you cope without your husband by your side?
Thank you, Mrs. Omale. Let me tell you a scenario. There was a time that his father is late now. Then when the father was late and they had the function and he is the head to stand in the family. And he couldn't make it. Then he was in Bayelsa. He just called and said, wife, honey, sweet, please, you just have to stand for me.
Wow.
I look front, I look back, and I look at the children. I say, no, I have to be there for him. And we travel together with the kids. And when we got there, when they asked after him,
I stood up for him.
Yes, as a military wife, I stood and I told them that as you people have seen me, you've seen my husband. So let's go. And then everything was done perfectly.
Talking about you standing out with your physique and the way you sound so much, I want to ask, have you lived in the barracks before?
MC Chas. I would say that is an understatement. Dada.
This is the real person we're talking about.
Dada.
Because, when she was talking about the issue of infidelity and what is happening now. Like the other day, I was on transit and somebody was talking with the husband. She said she speaks Yoruba, but she never knew I could listen and understood what they were saying then. And she said, hello, Nibolewa. And then the husband said, Mo, in your office, as in he was in the office, and then she said, office wo lewa lataro. Okay, eja ṣe video call. Then you can't do that. And she was just doing video call. She office lewa ni, erin lo báyìí. Okay, nígbà lewa. And you just, Aisha Omale, you just can imagine somebody that is deployed to one of the forests and then maybe battling and everything, and you say you want to do video call. Honestly, that's not possible. You must be two in one.
Yes. And from your profile again, you have 4 boys. I thought they said, Mr. Chas, I thought a woman cannot raise.
Madam, how did you cope? No masculine gender in the house to pin them down, talk to them. I remember when we were small. There are times we will do more than our mom could handle, and then she will just pass it across to us. Don't worry, just wait there.
For your daddy will come.
So how did you handle that issue?
Yeah, thank you, MC Chas. There's a say that said, a military wife is a military person.
Matter soldier.
Yes, that is in you already. Now, when the kids, or let me say the kids, when they were growing up as boys, because they called me Mama Boys. When we were growing up, I tried putting that spirit of, let me tell you, your father is not here. I'm the only one with you, so you have to obey me,
I will deal with
and you have to do what I say. And then we were growing up with it. And then now look at it as, only daddy is not there. It's my mom. She's capable. So we're like that. We continue. And even when their dad comes, he always says, you have even turned to man in the house because we are living with boys. So this is how we continue. And at the same time, please, I still make them my friends. I make them my boyfriend. I make them my husband. I make them my playmates. And then we gist together. We laugh. If you come in and see me and my children, you will say, we laugh. We play.
And at the same time,
when it's time come for me to be serious, I'm serious. they called me mommy no nonsense. This is how we can cope.
So, what will be your words of encouragement to the younger ones, younger officers' wives looking up to you with all the experiences you've gathered? I know if we give you the whole day, the gist will not even finish today. But what words of encouragement would you like to give?
Thank you, Madam Aisha Omale. For the young one, or let me say for the young military wives, I will encourage them to continue in love.
Okay.
And they should continue to encourage themselves. And at the same time, they should make the children their best friends, as well as their spouse. And they should not forget that the future is bright for them. And at the same time, raising the kids is not easy without their father. But they should now start looking at the joy of it in future, not that particular time, because there's joy in it in future. For my own advice and encouragement, they should stand firm. And then they should pray for the man over there, because some, they might go that way. They might not come back. What would we say? So, and the mother, the children are waiting. But to God be the glory, in my own aspect, he went and he came back. And I will even joyfully see 35 good years in service. We retire peacefully, and we are happy. The children are okay. The children are grown ups now. And I can even say, if you can look at me very well, you can see that joy in me. You can see that I'm still
vibrant
and very, very okay and beautiful to see.
Yes, very, very.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming to our show, Battles and Bonds. Thank you. Thank you for coming to our show.
Yeah, they should be able to put themselves into your shoes. Let them learn. They need to learn.
If you are watching this and you are aspiring to be a military wife, please listen. There's nothing to schedule. Learn. Like what my MC here has said.
Learn.
So
it's a nice one. I believe the ladies outside there, aspiring military spouse, they should be able to learn from you and see how they can stick to their husband, stand firm, and support them. It's a nice one. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you for coming, ma'am. Thank you,
Aisha.
So if you are watching this, you don't have anything to be scared of, just do it. She did it, people are doing it, and you can do it.
We can. Yes, we can.
Stay tuned to this channel,
YouTube channel.
Battles and Bonds. On YouTube, just search Battles and Bonds, and then you watch all of our shows.
You see Aisha there, sometimes you might not see me there. Aisha just,
thank you.
I don't know how she caught me today.
Thank you. So see you next time.
I remain MC Charles.
Bye.
Bye.